The Young and the Restless Spoilers. A shocking disappearance in Paris, Alan and Traci vanish. The city of love, Paris, has been shaken to its core with a shocking revelation: Alan and Traci have mysteriously disappeared. This startling news has sent ripples through their circle of friends and family, each trying to piece together the events that led to this unforeseen crisis. The drama unfolded when Danny and Christine unmasked Alan's deceitful plan, exposing his true colors. Alan, once thought to be a charming and trustworthy individual, was revealed to be a manipulative and dangerous figure. Danny, who knew the dark secrets of Alan's past, took it upon himself to protect Traci from falling deeper into Alan's web of lies. He tirelessly worked to extricate her from the treacherous situation, hoping to safeguard her from further harm. Christine, recognizing the gravity of the situation, reached out to Jack with an urgent plea. She apologized for the unexpected turmoil and implored him to come to Paris immediately, emphasizing the dire urgency of the matter. Christine's distress conveyed the severity of the threat that Alan posed to Traci. There were fears that Alan might have kidnapped Traci, using her as leverage in his twisted game, or perhaps they had both fled Paris to escape the scandal and find solace in each other's company. Jack, however, found himself at a crossroads. He was embroiled in a fierce battle with Victor, a struggle that threatened the very foundation of Chabot, the family business. Leaving Genoa City at this critical juncture could spell disaster for the company, potentially leading to its bankruptcy. Jack was torn between the safety of his sister, Traci, and the survival of Chabot. The weight of this decision pressed heavily on his shoulders, knowing that any misstep could have catastrophic consequences. Diane, another key player in Genoa City, realized she could not remain in Genoa and manage the crisis from afar. Victor, ever the opportunist, was poised to exploit any lapse in their defenses. Diane understood that every second counted, and she could not afford to let Victor gain the upper hand. Her presence and involvement were crucial to keeping the situation under control. The uncertain reality. Amidst the chaos and speculation, one thing was clear: assumptions and guesses could lead to disastrous outcomes. The urgency of the situation demanded calm and measured actions. The question loomed large: was Traci's life truly in danger? And could Alan be as villainous as he seemed, or was there more to the story than met the eye? Unraveling the truth. As Jack prepared to make his decision, he couldn't help but reflect on the series of events that had brought them to this critical point. Alan had always been a subject of suspicion, but the extent of his deceit was still unfathomable. Jack knew that finding Traci and uncovering the truth about Alan was imperative, not just for his sister's safety but for the sake of everyone involved. The weight of responsibility. Jack's sense of responsibility towards his family and the legacy of Chabot was immense. He had dedicated his life to building and protecting the company, and the thought of its downfall was unbearable. However, the bond with his sister was equally strong. The image of Traci, vulnerable and possibly in danger, haunted him. He understood that some sacrifices might have to be made, but at what cost? The final call. In the end, Jack knew he had to act swiftly. He could not let fear or uncertainty paralyze him. With a heavy heart, he made the call to his team, delegating responsibilities to ensure Chabot would be in capable hands during his absence. He then booked the next flight to Paris, determined to find Traci and bring her back safely. Moving forward. As Jack boarded the plane, he was filled with a mix of hope and trepidation. He knew the path ahead would be fraught with challenges, but he was resolved to face them head-on. The truth about Alan would soon come to light, and with it, the fate of Traci and the future of Chabot. A united front. Back in Genoa City, Diane and the rest of Jack's allies prepared to hold the fort. They knew the battle with Victor was far from over, but their resolve was strengthened by Jack's courageous decision. They would fight with all they had to protect Chabot and support Jack in his quest to save Traci. The journey continues. The disappearance of Alan and Traci marked the beginning of a new chapter in the ongoing saga of Genoa City. The challenges they faced would test their strength, loyalty, and determination. But through it all, the bond of family and the spirit of resilience would guide them forward. As the plane took off, Jack looked out at the sprawling landscape below, his mind racing with thoughts and plans. He knew the journey ahead would be arduous, but he was prepared to face it, for the sake of his sister, his family, and the legacy they had built together.